You've probably heard these woodworking rules 100 times. Always sand through every grit. Expensive tools make better furniture. Hardwood is always better. And you need a huge workshop to become a good woodworker. But how many of these are actually true? Today, we're exposing some of the biggest woodworking lies that can waste your time, money, and materials. Let's get started. Lie number 1. You need to use every sanding grit. Not always. The goal isn't to use every number on the package. The goal is to remove the scratches from the previous grit and create the surface you actually want. Jumping from 80 to 120 or 120 to 180 can sometimes make perfect sense depending on the wood and the finish. It's about the result, not following a magic sequence. Lie number 2. More coats always mean a better finish. Not necessarily. A finish that's too thick can actually create problems. Longer drying times, uneven surfaces, and a finish that looks plastic instead of natural. The right number of coats depends on the product, the wood, and the protection you need. More isn't automatically better. Lie number 3. You need expensive tools to make great furniture. This is one of the biggest myths beginners hear. A $2,000 table saw won't automatically make you a better woodworker. A skilled craftsman with basic tools can produce incredible work, while someone with a garage full of expensive machines can still make terrible cuts. Tools make the job easier, but they don't replace skill. Lie number 4. Hardwood is always better than softwood. Hardwood sounds premium, but that doesn't mean it's automatically the right choice. Pine can be perfect for workbenches, shelves, painted furniture, and many beginner projects. Cedar is excellent for certain outdoor applications. And some hardwoods are simply too expensive or too heavy for certain projects. The best wood is the wood that fits the job. Lie number 5. Wood glue is weaker than screws. This one surprises a lot of beginners. A properly prepared wood glue joint can be incredibly strong, sometimes stronger than the surrounding wood itself. Screws are useful, but they're not automatically stronger just because they're made of metal. Joint design, surface preparation, and proper clamping matter enormously. Lie number 6. You need a huge workshop to start woodworking. Absolutely not. You can build useful projects with a small workbench, a few basic hand tools, and a compact power tool setup. You don't need a giant garage, a CNC machine, or a professional dust collection system on day one. Start small, learn the fundamentals, and upgrade when your projects actually require it. Lie number 7. Hand tools are always more accurate than power tools. Not exactly. A skilled woodworker can achieve incredible precision with hand tools, but modern power tools can also deliver extremely accurate and repeatable results. A track saw, router, or table saw can produce measurements and cuts that are extremely consistent. Accuracy comes from the combination of good tools, proper setup, and good technique. Lie number 8. Every wood joint needs glue. Nope. Some traditional joints are designed to work mechanically. A well-made dovetail, mortise and tenon, or properly fitted wedge joint can provide incredible strength. Glue can improve many joints, but understanding how the joint itself works is far more important. Lie number 9. Pine is only good for cheap projects. Pine gets underestimated. It's affordable, easy to work with, widely available, and can look surprisingly beautiful with the right preparation and finish. The problem isn't always the wood. Sometimes, it's how the wood is selected, prepared, and finished. Lie number 10. You need every woodworking tool before you can build good furniture. You don't. In fact, buying every tool before learning how to use the basics can actually slow you down. Start with a few essential tools. Learn how to measure accurately, make clean cuts, create strong joints, sand properly, and apply a good finish. Then buy tools when they solve an actual problem. So, what's the biggest woodworking lie of all? That the tools are what make the woodworker. They're not. Your measurements, your technique, your patience, and your understanding of the material are what make the difference. The best woodworkers aren't necessarily the people with the most expensive workshops. They're the people who know why they're doing something, and when the traditional rules actually matter. Now I want to hear from you. What's the biggest woodworking rule you've ever heard that turned out to be completely wrong? Drop it in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more woodworking myths, tool comparisons, DIY projects, and practical woodworking tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.